My last video is from a junkyard in South Africa, and no, this is not a junkyard. This is my own workshop. I don't know how many cars I own. I kind of have cars spread all over the world, but this is my home in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. And so I'm just going to show you and work out how many cars I own and what cars I should be selling and which ones I'm an idiot for ignoring and not working on or anything else. This is my anxiety, my stress is like, ugh. So join me as I count the cars and show you. So, all right, let's start outside, which is kind of the scrappy area. Topher is behind the camera and he already walked into a car because there's literally cars everywhere. This is the first one. All right. Seat Arosa, bought from a friend in Wolfsburg, hence the Wob plates. It's a 1 liter, it's an 8 valve, it's on snow tires. I love it. I don't want to sell it. I want it to be my winter beater, but I have too many winter beaters. So that's car number 1. Okay. Golf Rolling Stones edition on BBS, on Bilsteins. This was a car from Spain that I bought from a friend, and it's basically got no rust, but it's been bounced off every single thing in Spain. Like every curb, every other car. So I love it. It's rust free, but I should sell this one. So it's got Recaros. I kind of want to keep those. BBS, Bilsteins, everything else goes with it. Am I selling? Am I actually going to make prices right now? No, we're doing, I can't handle that. Okay, so we're at 2 cars, selling 1, keeping 1. Renault Twingo, always wanted one, bought this, put new bumpers on it, put later lights on it. Friend went and looked at it for me, didn't test drive it. Transmission has a crazy bearing wobble, probably needs bearings for the differential. How do you do that in America? You kind of don't. So someone wants to buy this. Clear coat's going a little, but yeah, this one could go, but I would love to just fix it. Okay, moving on. Brian Scotto's Mark 1 Rabbit GTI, that's not for sale, it's not mine, so it doesn't count. So I'm at 3 cars, 1.5 should go. 1 owner original Golf Harlequin. Yeah, bought it from the original owner. It's waiting to get restored. This is a keeper. Next, 1 owner Mark III Golf from Netherlands, base model, not a US color. It's a European only color. I love it. It's on the old German D&W tuning wheels. On the Delintes, had to import the size Delintes. The wheels are imported. It's on a set of Solo Works. I put the dog divider in the back. I just love it. It's super base model, 2-spoke steering wheel. Don't think the batteries are all disconnected. I want to keep this one, but I should sell it. Doka double cab, white, no engine, half restored. It's been sitting here for years. I should sell it, but I should also get a drivetrain for it. I have 1.5 drivetrains inside. It's just not even on the list. This should be on the list because this is more fun than this. Lupo 1.4 16 valve on a set of Joms. Delintes, it's on a really cool set of X-Sips. This one is for sale. I need to sell this one. I've bought a different one. I bought this one because it's a 16 valve, clean, red, a little clear coat fading. So I think a friend wants this. So all right, how many cars are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I should sell 2 of those. Not bad. This one should not be on the rain. 1 owner, full service history, factory base, special ordered Golf variant 1.8. I can never sell this. Shouldn't be in the rain. Stresses me out. Rabbit pickup truck made in Pennsylvania. The production line was then shipped over to South Africa. This one's earmarked for a friend that needs a different motor putting in. Fine, I've lost track of how many cars right now. All right, when you see moss growing, that's not a good sign. Mark 1 Golf GTI 1983, last year of production, from England, right-hand drive. It's a real Golf GTI. It's got the round headlights, everything else, BBS body kit. I got to make this run for this year. 50 years of golf, got to run. Jetta race car, TDI, Recaro, full race roll cage, and then I started getting a little silly and put on like the Bora R spoiler. It had a sunroof roof, so we literally went to a junkyard, got this black roof off of a non-sunroof car, cut it out, and then Dan from Yoast Fabrication welded it on, and it's got a full S&W roll cage. We started doing the poly windows, but it's a TDI with a 6-speed transmission, petrol transmission, so that we get the gear ratios, because you can't do 130 on a lot of the tracks that we're going to. Speaking of 6-speed transmissions, Golf GTI 337 edition. This is mine. I've owned it for 15 years or something. I bought it in 2005, so when it was 3 years old. I've owned it almost 20 years. Is that right? Yeah, we're in 24, almost 20 years. Unbelievable. I remember showing this with to my granddad when he came to visit. Anyway, so this is never going anywhere. Jetta Trixie Mark II, special year 1990 only, 1990.0. So it's a CE2, later generation, the new generation wiring inside, but it's a factory small bumper. Made in Germany, half year only, super, super cool. Needs restoring, not going anywhere. And I literally forget that I own this. Mark I Polo. My God, Topher's gonna fall over. Mark I Polo, bought it in Netherlands. Not many owners from, actually no, it has a decent amount of owners, so don't quote me on that, but decently low mileage, really nice car. Carburetor, when I bought it, wasn't good, and it's not got better sitting here. It's just a nice driver survivor Mark I Polo. This one I have to sell. So I need to sell this, the Lupo. That's kind of it. With Rolling Stones, yeah. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cars already. Next, Honda Civic. This belonged to my good friend Ted Lazinski. He used it as a runaround in his garden after he stopped driving on the roads, and then he passed away at 90 some years old, and he left it to me in his will, because I was always like, I'd like to own a Honda Civic. Yours is low mileage, let me buy it. And he's like, no, I need it as a wheelbarrow. Again, moss from his garden, not mine. It's beat up, but I love it, and it was Ted's. Funny story on Ted. Years and years ago in Northeast Philly, he was at a Polish festival and he strapped PA speakers to the roof. Like there was no roof rack involved. He literally just strapped PA speakers with a strap through the windows, and he drove it in the parade playing music. And oh, the dent there is from an axe. He called me one day and was like, hey, I'm really sorry to tell you something happened to the Honda. And I'm like, okay, whatever. What happened? He's like, I hit it with an axe. I'm like, Ted, what does that mean? I'm picturing like, here's Johnny and there's an axe sticking through the hood, and I'm like, I'll fix it. And he's like, well, no, I was like carrying and like I knocked with the back of it. And so that's Ted's car. Okay, I've lost count again. Atlas Harlequin. I think this thing's done like 35,000 miles. It's now been on the Nürburgring, it's been all over London, the UK, it's been to Ukraine, it's been to the school there, the Volkswagen factory there. It's been across America so many times towing. Very quick review. Front suspension needs some help. Rotiform's perfect. Delinte tires were great. I love it. The size is great. You can get a whole queen mattress in the back, and it tows great, 5,000 pounds. Which is like 2,200 kilograms. So this thing's great, but right now it needs just going over. It needs a thorough cleaning, everything else. Those two are Tophers, they don't count. Oh God. Workshop around the corner, got this in, kid didn't want to fix it, so I bought it, so I need to sell this. 100% this is going. It's a 2.5 automatic. It makes a weird secondary ear noise. When you start it, it goes, "Wah!" and then it stops. 1,500 bucks or something, whatever. This is a parts car for a race car. I bought this for body panels. That doesn't really count. It's wet. Okay, Volkswagen T4 2.5 turbo diesel. I always wanted a turbo diesel. This one was a press car in Wolfsburg. This was a literal Volkswagen Germany press car. I bought it from the first owner after them, who owned it all of these years. He painted it this color. It wasn't this color originally. It was, can't even see it there, that like light pastel blue, which is super cool. I bought it to use it as a runaround van, and then the pump went out and it's never worked since, basically. So it's been sitting here for a year and a half. So I'm supposed to buy a non-running T4 2.5 cargo. Let me know, because I'll sell it as it is. All right, another broken van. This one we did with a really cool local shop. They did the body work, everything. Raised on fancy suspension, Bilsteins, got the black rhinos, the great big Delintes, massive Thule rack, very proud of that. Drove it cross country, diesel pump went, timing belt went. It does run, but it needs a new pump. I have a new pump, I just haven't put it in. Another Volkswagen LT, oh yeah, I mean like they literally refabricated the bumpers, like just a huge amount of work for SEMA show, and in typical SEMA fashion showed up a day late, $1 short, and then it took me like a week to get home, and it was brutal. Volkswagen LT, so I need to fix this. I need to take it to some shows. I actually need to like take nice photographs of it. Then I should probably sell it because we made it too nice. Like it has like a whole bed in the back. It has like faux hardwood floors, like finished floors, and like it was meant to just be a work van. So yeah, I should probably sell this at some point. Army truck, I bought it from the Belgian military, and so one owner, full service history. I've owned it for years. I absolutely love it. I should also sell this because I don't use it that much because now we have great big trailers and everything. It's huge. It's a 3.5 ton chassis, 6-cylinder inline diesel. I love it. It's bulletproof, new tires, everything. So I should probably sell that too. Okay, moving on. Touareg. Touareg just got a full timing belt, everything else, but I didn't do the accessory pulley, and it went on the cross-country trip, 4,000 miles. Did just put the new Delinte DX10s on it because I knew I had to drive cross-country, but then we went to a racetrack, an ice racetrack, and I was like, I need something that will do snow, but that isn't annoying the whole way across, but then has some grip. So that's what we did. They did really well. Speaking of DX10s, this has it as well. I bought this to send to Ukraine because we sent the school bus there, and my buddies were like, we need a 4x4, and then Ukraine changed their import laws. So this has got like a new floor on it. It's got like 160,000 miles. It is a 5.2, 5.3 LS motor. Runs and drives rusty as hell. Make me an offer, come and take it away. Next, parts car for this. It's a VR6. Engine runs great, transmission was ish. So I'm just pulling the motor, putting the parts on that. You know it's bad when you have parts cars for your other cars. Topher, any idea how many cars this was? Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 24 cars out here already. And then we have the Audi race car from Audi Wilmington. This thing has like a full professional roll cage, everything else. This is the one I bought the parts car for. 25 cars outside. All right, come on in. Good God. Like for real, this is just like, I have so many projects, shit. I bought another Lupo, so I'm keeping this one. It's a full apt car. It may be the one from the apt catalog, I'm not exactly sure, but we won't show that too much. But so I'm gonna sell the other one, keep this one. So red Lupo for sale. Another wagon. I love this one, but I love the beige one more. The beige is a 1.8 front wheel drive, no horsepower, granddad spec. This is a 2.9 liter factory 2.9 VR6 all-wheel drive, factory all-wheel drive. It's got black leather Recaros. Some of the stuff in the interior wasn't finished very well, and a lot of the wiring on the speakers and stuff weren't done, so I've been redoing that very slowly for 6 months. It has so many cool tuning parts on it. The Vica's strut bar, carbon fiber, Strova intake. It has so many cool things. It's got the smoked vento front, the early vento grille. I love this car to death, but I should 100% sell this one because it should be sitting in someone's garage and the beige one should be inside. So that's 26, 27. Polo, Harlequin. I built this for SEMA years ago. It's way too low. It's way too silly. It's you just, even driving outside, it scrapes. Like it scrapes the oil pan, but it's kind of bitching inside. Like this one was really cool and kind of fun. Like a bunch of friends and stuff, and like a lot of details and like the floor mats and stuff. And then in the engine bay, it's got a 1.8 turbo. I mean, even the timing belts color matched. So a bunch of forge goodies, and like it's just like we did a really nice job on this one. Like Brandon, people, it was a really nice one. Okay, this one I should 100% work on, almost above everything else. Caddy, hand assembled. I made a video on this. I have not touched it since. So, yeah. SEMA Jetta Mark 7. Absolutely love it. From SEMA 2018. like, used pre-production cars. This was such an important car for me, and now it literally has a bird poop on it. You don't have to zoom in on the bird poop. Like, I'm not proud of it. I'm embarrassed by the bird poop. It shouldn't have bird poop on it. That's bad. Ford Fiesta, made a video on this. It's like same as my first ever car, 1 liter, never selling that. R32, done the full restoration underneath and mechanically with SolarWorks, suspension source, FCP EURO. So this thing has, I mean, Avery, like put the motor in, everything. It's so, runs so well, but the clear coat's, it's a red Volkswagen, clear coat's gone. So this needs full paint restoration. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Rabbit Taxi prototype. I'm collecting parts. Does that count? No. 33 Swallowtail. Hey, I did get the intake parts of the Swallowtail. So that's good. I just got to assemble that. I did get the gaskets, which are super rare over here. So that's happening. I stole the suspension off of it and put it on the City R in South Africa. So now we've got SolarWorks for it. Okay, I literally have a plane to catch, so let's keep going. All right, you go there, I'll meet you around there. All right, we're not even going that far. So, our GTI, that is not mine, that is Volkswagen of America's. I would love to have it done for Low Show. There's a video on that as well, that would be really nice. City 3.6, it needs a wheel bearing and just a service, so that could be back on the road. Golf Country needs to be unwrapped. It's black underneath, really nice car, so that needs some work. Fox just starts and runs and drives. Like, it did great. It's been on the Nürburgring, it's been to Wörthersee, everything, so that one's fine. Golf Rally needs an engine tune. It's got a bigger Lyshom supercharger, so it sounds like a fire truck. That's all in with a 2-liter bottom end, so I kept the original motor. At some point, I'm going to get annoyed and just put the original motor back in it. But this thing's pretty good otherwise. The wheels have to get finished. Savero needs a tune. It's not practical to run it on ethanol here. Passat CC, that's not mine. That Mark 1's not mine. Harlequin needs finishing. That was a SEMA one, and I never got back to it, never made time. You can see there's like wiring and stuff hanging. Dasher has, I think it's like a 5,000 mile Dasher. Mark 1 Coupe. Champagne edition. Like, that thing's fire. So in here, some of these aren't mine, and none of these are for sale except the wagon. So the silver wagon I should sell, but everything else is not going anywhere, and it's just all on my to-do list. Okay, I lost count again. Okay, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Did I count the R32? I don't know. So we're either at 40 or 42. And then, oh yeah, out front, there's a Geo Tracker, which I have owned. I always wanted to own one. I traded parts for it. I wanted to trade it for another car, but that's going for sale 100%. So that's 42 or 43. It's a 96 Geo Tracker. I love it. The all-wheel drive works. Delinte tires are phenomenal. A blast in the snow. It just does donuts. I then also have a Mark 5 station wagon, 2-liter turbo 6-speed manual with 270,000 miles. We're the second owners, so I don't want to sell that. I want to keep that, but for the right price. But that price is ridiculous. It's got like KW suspension. It's got like, it's a really nice car. I should sell some wheels too. I don't want to sell things. I don't like selling things. So that's me at 44 cars at least here. And then Europe, South Africa. Oh, I've got the LT sitting there. I mean, it's like 50. This is bad.
50, that's okay.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I mean, it's like really bad. So, all right, well, that was kind of the tour. I mean, the wall of wheels, been tidying this a lot. Got the LIQUI MOLY bike that I used for running around town. I've also, I mean, just to distract myself a little bit, I've been working on this for, it feels like 6 months, and I'm so happy that it's finally almost finished. I've got a little bit more there. We've got a really cool plan for the model cars. Really, really excited for that. But like, TV's built in. The cabinets are all like starting to get labeled with what's inside them. And then the Trek Volkswagen collection, these were all pro issue Volkswagen team bikes. That's why I collect them, because it's cycling, but Volkswagen. That was from the SEMA show. I have the original plans for it there. This was a gift. And actually, speaking of which, Meyle in Germany, there's another car outside we forgot. The Stretch. The Mark II Stretch beer garden car that I got running again with the big help of Meyle in Germany. It's sitting outside, inside the trailer. And so that car needs to come in, get finished, just buttoned up. So yeah, I was working on Meyle in Hamburg, and Golfplatz came out and gave me this. So it's a hubcap with Harlequin seats and then a Harlequin painted on it, and just super, super cool gift. But then to go even further, another gift from DSP, David. It's the Golf. So for the dashboard and for the back, I love this. So I got to get that thing pulled in, finished up. And then it's going to go back to Europe because I want to drive the Nürburgring, and I wasn't able to last time. So we're going to go back to Europe. We're going to go to Wolfsburg. We've got like a 2-week tour planned in July. So if you want to come on that, like, you can sign up. Otherwise, that's kind of it. I need to get on with going to the UK right now. So thank you for watching, and thank you to everyone that makes all this possible. I mean, literally, like LIQUI MOLY, Hengst, FCP EURO, Meyle, Delinte, because it's 50 cars to like maintain and look after, and it's insane. It's literally just every day is, all right, let's work on something else after doing the rest of the normal work, and I'm very grateful. No complaints in the slightest. We also walk past so many wheels like sitting on the ground and everything else. Like, there's just stuff everywhere. So there's a whole back area. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. So if you have not been here before, if you have not seen this, this is my workshop. This is my 42 or 43 cars, plus other people's cars. And yeah, if you want to buy some cars, hit me up, because I don't like selling them at all. I do not like it. But I don't need 2 red Lupos and an Arosa in my life. I just don't. I just don't. So, okay, wash your hands, wash your cars. Goodbye.